What if I told you that there is a floating city in the middle of the ocean that never sleeps? Not for a minute, not for a second. And at the center of it all is one of the most advanced warships ever built, the USS Gerald R, currently deployed as part of America's strategic response in the Middle East. Right now, as tensions ripple across regions like the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea, this massive aircraft carrier strike group is operating in a constant state of readiness under what's being referred to as Operation Epic Fury. A mission that isn't just about presence, but about power, precision, and preparedness at a scale few people truly understand. Because while headlines talk about geopolitics and strategy, what's often overlooked is the human machine inside this steel giant. Over 4,600 people, each with a role so critical that if even one piece slows down, the entire system feels it. This isn't just a ship. It's a self-contained world where time doesn't move in days or nights, but in shifts, alerts, and launch cycles. The carrier never stops. Not ever. Fighter jets roar off the deck at all hours, slicing through the sky in missions that can change the course of a conflict. While below, deep inside the ship, a completely different kind of battle is being fought. The battle to keep everything running. Massive aircraft elevators lift multi-ton jets between decks with mechanical precision. Weapons crews move ordnance through tight corridors, and engineers monitor nuclear reactors that power the entire vessel without pause. Every inch of this ship is alive, every second accounted for. And yet, behind all this high-tech warfare is something incredibly human: routine, exhaustion, discipline, and adaptation. Because for the sailors on board, life is not glamorous. It's intense, crowded, and relentlessly structured. Imagine finishing a 12-hour shift, sometimes longer, after working in high-pressure conditions, and then making your way down into the lower decks where the living quarters, known as berthing compartments, are packed with dozens, sometimes over 100 sailors in a single space. There are no private rooms here. Instead, there are rows of metal racks, bunks stacked 2 or even 3 high, each one barely 6 feet long and just over 2 feet wide. You climb into your rack, pull a thin curtain for a small sense of privacy, and that's your personal world. Beneath you, a small storage compartment called a coffin locker holds everything you own. Your uniforms, personal items, maybe a few reminders of home. That's it. Space is a luxury no one has. The person above you is just inches away. The sounds of the ship never stop. Boots hitting the deck, hatches opening and closing, distant machinery humming, announcements echoing through the corridors. But after a few days, your body adjusts. You learn to sleep through chaos because you have no other choice. And when you wake up, it's not morning or night. It's just time for your next shift. Adjacent to these berthing areas are shared bathrooms, known as heads, where dozens of sailors cycle through daily routines in tight, efficient spaces. Rows of sinks, mirrors, and compact showers line the area, but even something as simple as a shower is controlled. Water is rationed carefully because out here, every resource matters. Nothing is wasted. Every drop, every watt of energy, every second of manpower is calculated. And above all this, on the flight deck, the most visible and dangerous part of the ship, operations continue with breathtaking intensity. Jets are launched and recovered in a carefully choreographed sequence where even a minor mistake can have catastrophic consequences. Deck crews, wearing color-coded uniforms, move with speed and precision, guiding aircraft, handling equipment, and ensuring that everything happens exactly as planned. It's loud, it's fast, and it's unforgiving. But this is where the carrier shows its true power, projecting force across vast distances, ready to respond within minutes. And while the technology of the USS Gerald R is groundbreaking, with advanced radar systems, electromagnetic aircraft launch systems, and next-generation weapons, the real strength lies in the people who operate it. Because technology alone doesn't sustain a 24/7 war machine. It's the discipline of the crew, the routines they follow, and the resilience they build over time that keep everything functioning. Meals are served in shifts to accommodate the nonstop schedule. Medical teams remain on standby for emergencies, and command centers deep within the ship track every movement, every signal, every potential threat. This is coordination on a massive scale, where thousands of individuals operate as a single unit. And yet, despite the structure, there's an underlying uncertainty that defines life on board. Because deployments like this are not just exercises, they are responses to real-world tensions, real-world conflicts. The presence of a carrier strike group in regions like the Red Sea is never random. It sends a message. It signals readiness, deterrence, and if necessary, action. And for the sailors on board, that means living with the knowledge that at any moment, routine operations could shift into something far more serious. One moment you're maintaining equipment or preparing for a standard sortie, and the next, you could be part of a mission that makes global headlines. That psychological edge, being constantly prepared for escalation, is part of the job. But it's also what makes this environment so unique. Because while most of the world sleeps, this floating city keeps moving, keeps operating, keeps preparing. There are no pauses, no breaks in the system. It is a continuous cycle of readiness, driven by thousands of individuals who have trained for this exact reality. And when you step back and look at the bigger picture, the USS Gerald R is more than just a warship. It's a symbol of how modern military power operates, combining advanced technology with human endurance in a way that few environments can match. It's a place where every second matters, every role is essential, and every action contributes to a mission that extends far beyond the horizon. So the next time you hear about a carrier strike group being deployed somewhere in the world, remember this. It's not just about strategy or politics. It's about thousands of people living and working in one of the most demanding environments imaginable, keeping a machine running that truly never stops.